What's going on, MSFers? Duelim here, and today we're going to be talking about shop credits and how to get more every single day. We're also going to be talking a little bit about Danger Room towards the end, but I've seen pretty much every single day in any of my videos, whenever I talk about shop credits, there's always an issue and people are saying, hey, I'm already out. When are we getting more? And we have brought this issue to the developers as well, and they know about the issue and they are starting working on a solution. We do not know what that solution is just yet, but this is a great way to get ahead of the problem, or at least still break even in the meantime before they do put in a better fix in game. So hey everyone, Commander Lucius here. I noticed a highly efficient way to turn power cores into massive daily shop credit gains, and it's surprisingly underused. So here's the strategy. You use two campaign nodes, Victoria Hand 1-1 and Helverine 1-1. And if you go in game here, we're going to go to the events tab, and they're talking about the showcases. So we have the showcase Diabolical Dealings for the Occur showcase, and then we have the Thunderbolts showcase. So we have Victoria Hand 1-1 and Helverine 1-1. And what they mean is Chapter 1, Mission 1, the mission that gives you shop credits here for the Helverine. And then if you go over here to Thunderbolts, same thing, 1-1, 500 shop credits, okay? Natural energy spent throughout the day gives you 30 attempts. So that's just the energy that accrues throughout the day will give you 30 attempts. It's 15,000 shop credits, okay? Now, 50 power cores to reset the node and 50 power cores for 100 of the energy. It's 200 power cores total for another 30 runs of it, which is 15,000 more shop credits. So that's 30,000 shop credits daily for that. Now, the only thing that's going to drain a little bit is potentially your power cores, depending on where you are at in arena, because this does get expensive quickly because it's 200 power cores per node, right? So you're technically spending 400 power cores. Now, one thing I will say is lately, there has not really been a need to refresh campaign energy or ISO 8 energy because they've been giving these free claims in the website for the Strike Pass, and I have 4 days left and I'm already maxed this out. So you really don't need to complete all the daily objectives every single day by, you know, coring to have enough campaign energy to spend 600 a day, or coring to spend enough ISO 8 energy every day. These are absolutely obsolete now. So those power cores that you were spending on either yellow campaign energy or blue ISO 8 energy can now be converted over into getting more shop credits from the showcases. So I think this might be a good way, a good transition of your power cores instead of spending it on those. So let's keep going. Double down on both nodes. It's 60,000 shop credits a day. So the math in action. Take Gore as an example. The store price is 450 power cores. And that's if you are doing the store buy, power core buy of this, which I don't recommend anybody doing. It's amazing. I actually have Gore here, so it looks correct. That's pretty funny. But I would never, ever, ever recommend someone to do this. This is an absolutely terrible way to spend power cores, but this is how they're using the math, so we'll go with it. Store price is 450 power cores for 5 shards. Blitz store price is 3,900 shop credits for 5 shards. You get 15 shards for just 200 power cores, so showing why you should never spend those 450 cores on 5 character shards. It's nearly 4 times the value of buying the power cores directly. Yes, absolutely. Scales even better with 2,000 shop credit characters and still delivers strong returns for 14,000 shop credit characters like Hercules. So 14,000 shop credit characters, you could still get Hercules 3 times a day based off of this 60,000 a day income, and still have 15,000 left over. I think it's like, what is it, 28, 52, you still have 8,000 left over. So nothing wrong with that at all. Or 42, no, you'll still have 18,000 left over. Math is really hard, it's early. So you'll still have 18,000 shop credits left over, nothing wrong with that. So most of us started the post conversion with 4 million shop credits, but that obviously will not last forever. So this is a good way to stretch out your income of shop credits and make sure you're getting enough. And like I said, putting those power cores to the shop credits, especially for new or mid-game players, is going to be essential for your progress, so you're able to farm characters that are very, very important for your progress. So I saw this post. I thought it would be helpful. Let me know if you guys have been doing a strategy like this, or if you guys don't have the power cores, because that could absolutely be the thing too. You might not have the power cores for it. What this player is doing, he's running the following supply store and buys the shards on all 3 resets a day. He's getting Spider-Man, Pav, Gore, Ancient One, Gambit, Peter B. Parker, and Blade. That's 59,100 shop credits per day. Now, I will say he's not getting any of like the premium characters that are cost way more, right? So like he's not getting like Jean Grey, who's costing 7,000. He's not getting like Black Panther Shuri at 8,400. Let's see, who else is expensive? The Arena store is a pretty good price on things, but like the War store, he's not getting Oath at 6,000. So he is going for some lower cost characters. Now the Crucible store is pretty good price wise. Nightcrawler is a really good price. Black Knight, Blade, Gladiator, all of those. So you just got to pick and choose on which characters are going to serve you best in the long run. And I think this is a good spread here. Spider-Man Pav, not the best, but he can still be used in a decent amount of places. I would recommend doing the ones with new stats like Gore, Ancient One, Blade. Those are great choices, but I would also recommend doing ones like Jean Grey from the Blitz store here. Jean Grey, Ancient One, Gore are really great picks there. And then in the War store, there's really no one that has new. There's no one that has new, or the Raid store, there's no one that has new stats, so that's a little unfortunate. Sentinel's a great pick from the Arena store as well. I think much better than Peter B. Parker. In the War store, Oath is a great pick, so maybe you can, instead of getting Gambit and Peter B., which would be an extra 5,900 currency a day, you can get Oath, which would be net 150 more, and that would help you guys out way more than trying to get those 2 characters. So absolutely an option, but entirely up to you. But I wanted to give you some information about that. Now, let's talk about Danger Room. And I've seen a lot of complaints about Danger Room this time around. And it's absolutely fascinating. So things to do while waiting for my turn in Danger Room. Since it takes like 5 minutes each time before I get to act, I thought I'd make a helpful list of things I could do while waiting. Start and finish reading a long novel, fold my laundry, take out the trash and recycling, go to the store for groceries, watch a series on Prime or Netflix, do push-ups and squats, ask the construction crew outside my building if I can get the team to dig in the ground, make my own Marvel game. And this has now sparked the conversation of preloaded turn meter again. Don't let any of them tell you there's no preloaded turn meter. They're lying to you if they were telling the truth that enemies wouldn't be lapping you twice before you take 1 turn. Seriously, especially against a team of Sinister Six, like wake me up when it's finally my turn. So I think these people are just not understanding how kits work, unfortunately. And I think they don't understand how things work in the game. So I wanted to go over kits a little bit, and let's look at Sinister Six, right? So I haven't seen the Sinister Six node, right? So I'm guessing on what's on this node. I have no clue, all right? So I'm presuming there's going to be a Vulture. There's going to be a Green Goblin Classic. There's probably going to be a Doc Ock. Maybe there's a Shocker, or Doc Ock's going to summon the Shocker, right? So let's look at those kits, right? So Green Goblin Classic. Oh, look at that. He reduces speed bar for all enemies by 2% plus 2% per Sinister Six ally. So he's rewinding the characters. That's pretty interesting. So you're losing turn meter there. Fascinating. What does his special do? Oh, his special also reduces speed bar for 25%. Oh, and then if there's Safeguard, he does it by 25% plus 10% per Sinister Six ally. Absolutely fascinating. Another rewind. Oh, look at that. Vulture. Vulture gets turn meter on spawn per hero enemy. So if you have heroes on your team, he's getting 10% base plus an extra 10% per hero you have. So if you have 4 heroes, guess what? What's 40 plus 10? That's right, it's 50. And if he has 50% turn meter and he goes at 127 speed, the math is 127 divided by 0.5. So he's going at 254 speed. And then, guess what? His special, turn 1, is putting slow on you. Literally immediately going at 254 speed. So now you have slow. And then his ultimate also rewinds by 25%. Then guess what Doc Ock does? Doc Ock will then special, and he's going to summon one of the following: Shocker, Vulture, or Rhino. Most likely, it's going to be Shocker, okay? So what does Shocker do? That's right. He gives energy to all allies. And then guess what he does? He also reduces speed bar by 20% for all targets. And he does this using 3 different attacks. So you could technically be rewound by 60%. So we're at 60% from Shocker, 25% from Vulture. You also have slow on you. And then you have Green Goblin Classic rewinding you by 2% plus 2% per Sinister 6 ally. So I'm assuming roughly 8 to 10% there. I don't see what the issue is. Like, this is how kits work. There is no preloaded turn meter. I have played Danger Room. I have looked at Danger Room. I know how kits work. I have played this game for 5 years. I've made content for almost 2. I know how this game works. I promise you, there is no preloaded turn meter, and they don't gain anything from lying to the community about it at all. Because guess what? The community's gonna find out. And I think these people think they're smarter and think they've figured it out, but they're really just misinformed and don't understand how kits work. And then this person saying, incredible, they didn't fix any of the problems and just took away accumulative progress. Why would they have accumulative progress? You don't deserve the rewards if you can't get to the end. I don't understand that. Also, I do agree with this piece of feedback. Make sure you're taking the speed ticket card as soon as you see it. I don't like that this is a requirement to make for a good run. I wish that was changed, and that was one of the Danger Room elite token things you could do here, right? I wish you were able to put that as a base one in every single elite modifier here. So like maybe it's 1,000 and you're able to put that on every single run, so you never have to worry about that. I don't like relying on RNG to find the right modifier, so my team just doesn't get lapped over and over again because of kits that I just explained, even though I'm sure somebody in the comment section is going to go, that's not how it works, but they're stupid, so it's fine. Don't worry about it. If in the comment section you really think I'm incorrect, please tell me the node you're having an issue with, and I will break down the math of every place you're getting rewound, they're putting slow on you, and why you are not taking a turn because of how the game works. All right, cool. Until next time, this has been Duelim. Later, MSFers.